behind your back and in your face to be frontin'. I be with the team, we gon' score way over 100. Yeah, I'm the only one to count this money. You can't give me nothing and you can't take nothing from me. Got a girl to shake something for me. When she to the ground, you gon' have to walk around. Walk, walk, yeah, walk around. Left foot, right foot, walk around. Slide, walk around. Everybody walk around. Speed it up, walk around. Yeah, slow it down.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us.
Here we go.
And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Here's Castle. RJ, this could be a battle won in the trenches. Each team with a formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school. Should be a physical contest.
With the league 65-game rule, Joel Embiid might have trouble making another All-NBA team.
Yeah, he's only reached that 65-game mark twice in his career. But he's still a lock to make the Hall of Fame, Kevin, because of how dominant he is when he plays. And look, he's already got an MVP.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
Here's Castle. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. And Embiid throws it down.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Markkanen. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now, here's Lopez. Just 4 to shoot. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Off target from outside.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Adebayo the screen. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Thompson outside. To the middle. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Oh, a little bit of bounce through play. Okay, I see you. Get off the floor with a little ease, with a little dunk.
And here's Cleveland. On the wing, Mathurin. High post, Embiid. And Lopez pulls it down. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. The screen from Thompson. Right side, Markkanen. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Lopez a screen. Here's the three. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And how about Brook Lopez? In his 30s, he added the three-point shot, which extends his career.
And it's sent back by Lopez. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Mathurin picks him up. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Thompson in the corner. Inside. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
To the paint. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. Cleveland trails by 7. Here's Castle. Hasn't made one yet. To the inside. Embiid. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And Atkinson calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Well, they can tack on a few more points onto this run.
Yeah, it is starting to become a big one.
Out to Thompson. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And for Klay Thompson, Richard, he's entering a different part now of his career.
And it happens to all of us. Father Time is undefeated. But Klay's game, his ability to hit threes as an elite level, that is not going anywhere, Kevin.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways, I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the basket by Bam Adebayo. And he's good on the three ball.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Here's Castle. Nothing on the board.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
We've got 28 seconds left in the first. And Lopez throws it down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Here's Castle. Shot clock at 6. Embiid the screen. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. It's the Wildcats up by 12. And we'll be back shortly for the start. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Wildcats.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Down low. Here's Drummond. Bank shot, no good. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Embiid, no good.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Kicks it out to Love. Fires the three. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Love's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
The screen from Thompson. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. That one will not drop. It's his first miss. He's 4 for 5. Castle. And it's sent back by Lopez.
And we have seen Lopez really improve his shot blocking. Adept at using that length to alter shots.
Nembhard's shot is good. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. And Adebayo throws it down.
I love seeing Adebayo run the floor like this. Fantastic job leaking out and beating everyone to the spot.
And the dunk by Lopez.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Bangs home the trifecta. Adebayo's got 5 points in the quarter.
Adebayo stretching his range, able to connect there.
And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Outside Mathurin. Pass to Embiid. Pulls up. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
Here's Markkanen. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. People in the know how good of a defender he is.
GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
His size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Here's the screen. And it's Adebayo in the corner. High post, Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Defense looks helpless against Embiid on that slam. He's just too physical.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Wildcats. 22 is their biggest lead.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Adebayo the screen. Castle. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And what I like about Castle's game is the versatility, right? He's a legitimate two-way threat who's willing to take on whatever role helps the team. And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going. And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Pass to Nembhard. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. 10 points for him. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Cleveland trails by 19. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
And up to this point on the season, he's set a pace of right around 73% when he gets to the line.
And here in the second quarter, he's starting to work himself to the free throw line. That's a good move.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. So it's the Cavaliers now. On the wing, Monk. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Wildcats lead by 17. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Three-pointer, Markkanen sinks the three-pointer. Markkanen's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Wildcats. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. That one is good again. He sits straight from the floor with the basket.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low. And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
Shooting over 80% from the line during his career. Embiid is not only one of the best free throw shooting centers in the league today, he's one of the best of all time.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gilgeous-Alexander. Wildcats on D. 19-point game. Embiid wide open. That's tipped.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Outside, Markkanen. Here's Castle. Good. Castle's got 8.
A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle, can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
And Lopez has it in the corner. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Lets the 3 fly. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Embiid, no good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
To the paint. And Markkanen throws it down.
And once Markkanen flips the switch, it's fun to watch. Love seeing him be that aggressive.
Here's Castle. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drives, something to admire.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Guys, if they're going to make a run, no time like the present.
Yeah, and it's certainly, we had to expect a better game than this. Been very ugly thus far.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Commissioner Silver has been direct. The NBA is hoping for more competitive All-Star games. Now, they've said as much before, but last year's high-scoring All-Star game did precede the league's not-so-subtle move to cut down on foul calls and allow for more defense overall. They are trying to get it right. Kevin?
And it couldn't be a great game without defense, so we like the direction. DA, thank you. Shot to stop the run. Here's Drummond. Misses the baby hook.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Dinwiddie up top. Still scoreless.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Monk for three. Horford with the rebound. And so here are the Wildcats. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points.
First team foul.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The kick out to Warren. And another miss by Cleveland. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Wildcats. And here's Green outside. Love in the post. Here's Horford. Warren with the ball. Guarded now by Kevin Love. Here's Black. Jaquez outside. Can they get it? Buries the long-range jumper. Black's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Jaquez with a wide-open look. And it's off from three-point range.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Back to Dinwiddie. Outside, Horford. Outside, Green. On the wing, Dinwiddie. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Horford. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
And he drives in. Castle. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. The Cavaliers have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
To the middle. Here's Green. And Thibault sends it back. Pass to Adebayo. No good that time. Good D from Love. Dinwiddie left side. Outside, Horford. Here is Love. Picked by Horford. Back to Love. Lauri Markkanen getting it done for the Wildcats. He's been a major threat from three-point range.
The Cleveland team, 34.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Castle. And the NBA last season, Richard, really emphasizing it's an 82-game league. And I know you love that.
Oh, that is my favorite thing. I was taught by the legends of the game that you go out there and play every single night that you can. At some point in time, the sports and science team realized that it is very difficult to be a professional. But I stand by. 82 games is an achievement that very few can achieve now.
Yeah, still struggling to find the bottom of the net from three-point range this half. They were much better in the first.
Pass to Castle. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
That's a confident shot right there by the rookie. Castle wants to keep improving that part of his game.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Lopez has it in the corner. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. And that's now 9 points for Brook Lopez. To the right side. Here's Embiid. And he makes good on the layup.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And so here are the Wildcats. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen by Mathurin. Driving the lane. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And the potential Castle has is intriguing. When he's scoring like this, you wonder how dominant he can be moving forward.
And the call will go against Benedict Mathurin. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Pass to Markkanen. Takes a three. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
That's his third three of the half after putting up a pair before halftime. Fantastic shooting display from him.
Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. It's stolen by Adebayo. Thibault for 3. No good that time. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Wildcats. Outside, Markkanen. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Markkanen. There's the triple. Cavaliers with the rebound. Adebayo down low. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
And here's Thompson. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Embiid the screen. To the wing on the left. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer, Markkanen. That one's not going to go. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. That's not going to drop for him. 5 of 9 with that miss. Pass to Lopez. Now here's Markkanen. Back to Lopez. Down low. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
First team foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Wildcats.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now.
for the Wildcats.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Now, Dinwiddie. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Ball goes to Cleveland.
Here's Castle. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the left wing. A good look from Embiid. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Yeah, Embiid is getting everything he wants on the offensive side. He's playing some aggressive basketball right now.
Left side, Horford. So we see the Wildcats get the win here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.